Hey everyone, I am finally back, and I have a reaction video. Yes, we are reacting to the last minute half of the FNAF 9-year anniversary. I am late, I did get off of the stream here and there. I did miss the ending of it, so I'm just reacting to it. We're just not reacting to the last minute half of it. So here we go.
So finally, it's...
So what are we doing with Five Nights at Freddy's?
Yeah, okay, so let's start and reveal our new killer.
Yeah.
Let's show that bad boy.
Let's go! I love that key art. Bro, DVD. Look at that. You never cease to amaze me, man.
You like that?
Okay. Well, thank you for that. So I guess we made the right choice. Yeah, it was obvious to us too. Of course, Springtrap is the ultimate villain of the series, and for the first time ever, you'll be able to be in the suit. Isn't that amazing? You'll be the killer. You'll be Springtrap.
He will be known as the animatronic in our game.
Absolutely, yes. So the animatronic. Today we won't go into the power or the perks.
Oh.
Yeah, we're not revealing a lot, but we'll show some screenshots later, and if you watch closely, you might see something very interesting. We're adding, on top of the killer, a very interesting survivor and killer mechanic that's quite unique to this chapter, that will appear every time you play as Springtrap, or that you face Springtrap. So you might get a clue about this. So obviously, we will reveal more of that in a couple of weeks, in another stream. But I want to say that the power and the perks are really authentic to the universe of Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yes. Now, one of the other ways that we like to bring authenticity to the content that we create is with cosmetics, of course. And there are going to be a few really cool ones as we release this, but there's one we absolutely need to talk about today. A legendary outfit for Springtrap that we will have will be taken directly from the movie, and we're going to show a little thing.
Oh my god! Hey, let's go! Oh my god, I love it. I'm in love with this. Dude! I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna go back to that and pause.
So obviously, we will
I know I'm going back. I needed to go back
a couple of
into
weeks
that and look at
in
that.
another stream. But I want to say that the power and the perks are really authentic to the universe of Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yes. Now, one of the other ways that we like to bring authenticity to the content that we create is with cosmetics, of course. And there are going to be a few really cool ones as we release this, but there's one we absolutely need to talk about today. A legendary outfit for Springtrap that we will have will be taken directly from the movie, and we're going to show a little thing.
Dude, look how good that looks. Although it does look a bit goofy. It does look a bit goofy. With his, like, overly comically sized hands. Like, couldn't they made those... Hey, FNAF fans, I get it. The Sprint in the movie suit is made to realistic scale. Like, it isn't made to look like the game version, which I feel is what they should have looked more akin to. Obviously with the Matthew Lillard body, of course. I'm not saying that it shouldn't look like that. I'm just saying his hands seem a little too big. Because if you go watch the movie, they're not that big. They look like oversized oven mitts. It looks like he's wearing oversized oven mitts, kinda. Not too bad, but not good at the same time. I love it though. The detail on it is crazy. Like, bro, like, dude, they did such a good job with that. And they said they couldn't do. Now, what's funny is he's not wearing the mask, which is weird to me. Because normally Springtrap will be wearing the mask. Maybe when he does, maybe it's just like this for the. Wait a minute. Can you mix and match this with other killers? That's not been seen since 2015. And if you guys don't get what I'm referring to by... Alright, I'm going to move the camera a little bit. It's kind of facing me a bit better. There we go. If you guys don't understand what I mean by mix and match... Okay, in Dead by Daylight, there used to be a thing you can do where the killer itself, you could mix and match pieces with the killer with a specific killer, as long as they worked with that killer. Like, you can like make your own like sort of like outfit for a killer if you wanted to. You can't really do that anymore. Like, Xenomorph sucked to me. Loved the design and detail they put into it. I will always love these models and whatever they are. But what sucked to me about the Xenomorph, I'll tell you. You couldn't change the adorning crest on its head. You couldn't change its giant lobular crest, to any crest you wanted. It was locked. Those crests were locked to the costume that they were with. So you couldn't have like a king Xenomorph, pretty much. Basically just a standard drone body with the queen head. You couldn't do that. It wouldn't let you. Which to me is kinda stupid. But it seems to be here that either you can take the mask off on this one and the skin only, or it's with every killer. Or it's with every skin, which I would definitely like. I love that so much. It's so cool. That is actually cool. I like his pose. Now, to be honest, I thought Springtrap was gonna be like his game image. I can't put images on the screen because I'm not using a computer. But I thought it would be more akin to this pose. Now, this is not accurate to the Springtrap pose we all known the same, but this is the only one I got that can represent what I'm talking about. I thought it would just be Springtrap's pose from the game, where he's got one arm kind of like this, kind of like the Ennard pose, pretty much, where Ennard had one arm hanging off to the left and one arm kind of like this, kind of like that, with his neck kind of the one side. Basically, he's kind of like hunched over. He's kind of like doing that, kind of like that. It's kind of like hunched to one side a little bit. But anyway. Loving it.
So, of course, you may have noticed on screen there, this is the Yellow Rabbit from the movie as portrayed by the absolutely talented Matthew Lillard. So we... Fine, get it out. Not only are we gonna have his pretty face in the game, but he was nice enough to record all the voiceover for the characters.
What?
That's exactly what I said when I heard that.
Bro. Yeah. Hold on a sec. I do the stupidest thing ever. The way I get into this thing is I do like an ape thing. So hold on a sec. Holly, holly, oxen free. Holly, holly, oxen free. Ready or not, here I come.
Wait a minute. That sounded like the Dream Beavers from Turtles. When we went, Ali Ali oxen free. That reminded me of the Dream Beavers. No. There's no way that Matthew teased that. Unless that was just a word he chose to put in this. It sounded like the line that's in, I'll probably show the clip after this, but pretty much what I'm talking about is that one scene in the Dream Beaver episode of Ninja Turtles 2012 where the big purple one, basically Leo's Dream Beaver, says, "Ali Ali oxen free," and all the other Dream Beavers start popping into all the turtles' heads. Basically where the Dread Beaver, Dave Beaver, basically the orange one, the red one, the yellow, and the blue one pop up. Pretty much. Raph, Donnie, and Mikey's Dream Beavers all show up at once. That's what that reminded me of.
Fun.
He is such a cool guy.
So, as you've seen, there is no survivor in this chapter. But, but, there is a map. Yeah, thank you. We couldn't do this without, of course, the iconic location of Freddy Fazbear Pizzeria.
You have things? Oh, yeah.
I kind of like it. I kind of dig it. I kind of dig that map. Okay. I'm gonna say what the FNAF pizzeria map is giving. It's giving like FNAF 3 combined with the movie kind of thing, and I kind of dig it. Now, before you rant and rave in the comments telling me, "Oh, that's not right. You're wrong," or whatever. Basically saying that I'm wrong, and that my opinion doesn't matter. Before you go ranting and raving in the comments telling me that this isn't that map that I know, but it's giving kind of FNAF 3 mixed with the movieverse. Like it's giving like Fazbear's Fright combined with the movie pizzeria. Or we're gonna get the FNAF restaurant map as a map, as well as the FNAF movie pizzeria. Maybe. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying maybe. Because I don't know.
So we took inspiration from the first game, so most of it. So instead of looking at it through camera, you're actually going to walk in it, and it's filled with Easter eggs, surprises, and of course jump scares.
Nice. I kind of like this a little bit. Now I'll get to the reason why I kind of dig it. I mean, the pizzeria in the first game didn't look this trashed. Woo! It didn't look like Springtrap took a child. Please do not say anything about that. It looks like Springtrap just took a child or the security guard and yeeted him across the room, slinging him all around, putting his blood all over the floor and walls. Is what it looks like. Or maybe that's just pizza stain, I don't know.
And there's also one fantastic... Oh, well, I'll let you react to this a little bit more, I think.
Wow.
It is cool. It's an awesome map. The team did great. Can't wait for you to play into it. So there's also something very, very cool, a quality of life feature that we're adding with this chapter. We will have a separate queue where you'll be able to go exclusively in this map.
And that's something that's going to be present for every upcoming map in the future also.
Yeah, let us know if you actually like the feature, and that's what we'll do. All right.
I mean,
Hey, behavior. I'd like that a lot. Because getting to a specific map sucks. Like, bro, I'm not even kidding. Like, I ain't even kidding, man. When I mention this. But, like, from all the characters in all the games, I personally love what I love about this new chapter is Springtrap. Now, I hope it's first person. I know, guys, I know you're gonna scream at me saying, "Why you want it in first person? That we want to build this Springtrap." Well, you want to see his perspective view. You don't want to see him. You'll still see him in the lobby. Like, not every killer has to be in third person. And I get it, you know, the suit face would kind of get in the way of the camera, and yada yada yada. That's probably why the costume is there. Probably to serve that purpose. Because we still don't know. We still don't know if Springtrap is going to be first person, where you see his hands, or third person, where you'll see the behind his head. But I argue, with a big clunky character like Springtrap, that's going to be really hard to do. Maybe you might be able to do both, like go in and out. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just making guesses here.
if everybody hates it, we'll take it out, but we try to listen, is what I'm saying.
What else?
Well, I think we're actually out of time on this one, so it's okay. There's gonna be a big stream. Also, you should know, especially there might be a few people here who are big fans of Five Nights at Freddy that do not know Dead by Daylight so well yet. So go check out our socials, check our newsletter. We will be teasing quite a lot and giving a lot more information in the weeks leading up to the actual release. So right now, Dave and I will scoot. Dave will be back later, don't worry. And right now we'll leave the room to Rose and Eric to take you through some of the really cool collections coming this year.
Already, one of the collections are out already.
What is it we're
I'm
removing?
not so bad, man.
We're removing the map? No? Okay. I couldn't hear backstage. So, Five Nights at Freddy's, huh? Wow. How do we follow that?
I have no idea. This
Well,
is gonna
I'll
be tough.
tell you how, Rose. With upcoming collections.
See?
Thanks for joining us, Rose. Rose is, as often as we can, we get her on stream to share the cool cosmetics that are planned, and today is no exception. So why don't we dive in, because this show is running by us very quickly. So speaking of very quickly, I want to remind people, or let people know maybe for the first time, about a year ago, we did a community contest where people got to submit designs for killers and survivors, among other things. And they've just started rolling out in this week's update. So I think we have a little image or video. Maybe. We got Jake Lone Wolf. Jake Lone Wolf outfit by Fairy Kun. Little Friend badge by Yuki Yamato.
By the way, I do like the TV version of the Singularity. I would love to see a skin for Chucky, maybe? 'Cause I am currently using Chucky. Oh, that's cool. You get to see your perks on screen. That's nice. That's actually kind of. Oh. Kill switch. Oh, kill switch. I'm currently on Dead by Daylight right now. Oh boy. Oh boy. Above all else, I will definitely, I mean definitely, be using Springtrap as my main. I already use the iconic Xenomorph as my main. My bloodied up Xenomorph. Now I hope that Springtrap has a skin that is also got like a bloody blood look. But I want them to make his look like Toxic Springtrap but red. Because I think that'd be cool, having it like Toxic Springtrap but red. Instead of, just Springtrap with blood all over him. With blood all over his suit and everything. My hands are getting in the way. See, this is why I wish I had a camera.
And Singularity Deathtop by It's Your Boy. You may have heard some discussion about the Singularity. That it's missing something on its face. Should we add the frowny face back to that? Now we have to. I'm sorry.
Fine.
This is how community people pressure the devs to do things.
Just for you, though. Just for you.
Thank you, Rose. So we'll be doing that, so stay tuned. And we have a bunch more winners that are going to be rolling out in Rifts throughout the year. So thanks again to everyone who submitted. We're going to be doing another one. Stay tuned. So, cosmetics. Sorry for shouting. So there's a really exciting one, Rose, that, taps into maybe a video game relevant audience.
So, as you guys might already know, we love dark fantasy at Dead by Daylight. As you can tell from our Fortune and Fog and Dungeons and Dragons chapters, now we're super thrilled to be inviting another incredible fantasy world into the world of Dead by Daylight with...
Wow.
This place. There's evil here.
Witcher!
Death hangs in the air.
The Witcher! Hey! I have that skin in Fortnite. I'm so happy he's in Dead by Daylight as a survivor. Would have loved him as a skin for Gunslinger, but But that's cool. The Witcher's cool. Would love to see a Godzilla skin pack, though, for killers, like Xenomorph. Yeah, I know. 20th century, I know. You're looking right at Behavior. You probably are breathing down Behavior's neck right now. Trying to get a new idea in, probably. I'm just saying, hey. I'm just saying that I'm pretty sure that that's probably happening. Not saying that, because let's face it, we all know this. Behavior doesn't own the Xenomorph, but they will keep that model in the game.
You guessed it, the Witcher collection coming out on June 3rd.
June 3rd, very soon. So fans of The Witcher, of which I am one, you're one, and I hope we got some other, it sounds like we have some other Witcher fans here. It's a cosmetic collection of 6 new Witcher-themed outfits coming to the Fog.
Exactly. And of the 6, there are 2 legendary outfits. The first one being the Leshen outfit for the artist.
Whoa! That makes me want to get the artist and have that skin, because that skin looks dope. Give me, now, before you Witcher fans scream at me, that skin's giving very Huggy Wuggy vibes. Huggy vibes. Like the big blue monster for Poppy Playtime. It's giving a very Poppy Playtime vibe. I don't got nothing to do with Poppy or Huggy Wuggy or anything like that. It's giving that vibe. I am still waiting. I'm still waiting, mob. I am still waiting for Chapter 4 on Xbox. Yeah. Ah.
And of course, Geralt of Rivia outfit for Vittorio.
I keep doing
So
that.
one of the best parts of Geralt's outfit is that it comes with a great new batch of voice lines recorded specifically by Doug Cockle, the character's original voice actor.
Shout out to Doug Cockle. Any fans of
Cockle.
him? He's actually in attendance at PAX this weekend. I saw he's down in the signing area, so go meet him after the show.
And that's not all. In
That's
the
not all.
collection, we also have very rare outfits for Yennefer,
Ooh.
Ciri,
Jacob like. Oh, yeah.
Triss Merigold, and Eridan.
Okay. I could. Yes. Yes. I thought that was a knight outfit. Because I have the knight as a killer. So I definitely will be getting that outfit. Because I do own the knight. I just don't use it very much. I own the knight at level 25. But I never have found a use for him. Really, I never did. But I never found a use for him. See, this is a kill. I haven't used this killer in so long. I still have no like Morty items for it. But he does come with like a different guild of armor, one in different colors, as is his outfit. Yeah, I can have like different versions of the sword. I can do different versions of the costume. But helmet never changes. The outfit preview, equip all. But see, these, now, I'm pretty sure I know why the knight has never gotten a skin in a while. It's because the knight runs off of the old way Dead by Daylight used to work. With skins. Basically, when a character had multiple outfits, or multiple different colored outfits, you could have the helmet, and you could put it on it at that one. You can have a helmet and put it on to that version of it, pretty much. Pretty much. So if I go into collections, if I move forward a little bit. Now, if I go and look for whoa. Now, we may get Blighted Xenomorph. Springtrap. I do want to see a Blighted Xenomorph. Springtrap. I keep calling it Xenomorph. I keep calling Springtrap Xenomorph for some reason. I'm wanting to see a Blighted Spring Boy. If Scott will allow it. I don't know if he will or not. If he'll allow DBD to kind of like add their own flavor to this design of Springtrap, make like an outfit That's their own flavor, per se. I doubt it. I'll say what, I doubt that. Number one, Blight is the design for well, hold on. Blight is Dead by Daylight's characters of the pieces falling off, melting like they're blinded by rage and anger. Knight never got that.
So stay tuned. We'll release more info on our socials later.
Wow. I actually didn't know we were going to show all those. That's great. We change things at the last minute a lot of times. So those look fantastic. I'm excited. Just a note about if you're wondering, if you're kind of deep into this game, his medallion, Geralt's medallion, the eyes light up in the Witcher. It's not going to happen in our games because, you know, the entity doesn't want him to have kind of
suppresses all magical powers.
Yeah, so in case people were worried about that, it's not happening. Okay, so
we also have some super cool Witcher-themed rewards attached to an upcoming Chaos Shuffle event coming out at the same time. And one of them is this
Oh my god.
amazing Geralt in the Tub player card. We couldn't talk about The Witcher without sharing this, so enjoy.
our requisite feat content has been met for the show. So yes, June 3rd, it is right around the corner. Get psyched. But we still have some more to show you of other things. We're done with The Witcher for now, but other things. So our friend Matt, who you just saw, a tall guy, big bushy eyebrows back in the day, he did a TV show with the Boulet brothers called Dragula. And they did a Dead by Daylight themed episode, which was flipping cool, and why not turn it around and now bring them into Dead by Daylight?
Yeah, it was super cool. I'm jealous of Matt, but they also have a video to talk to us about it.
All right.
This is Dracula and Swanthula, your queens of darkness, the Boulet brothers, and we are so excited about our crossover with Dead by Daylight. One of my favorite episodes of the show is when we did our Dead by Daylight challenge, and our cast had to come up with looks worthy of becoming a new killer skin in Dead by Daylight.
The Boulet Brothers collection will feature 2 outfits. The first is the iconic outfit for the Huntress, modeled after the winning design for that episode.
Wow.
The second is the Boulet Brothers artist outfit for the artist, which is a mix of both of us. Keep an eye out for that collection releasing on July 8th.
I can't blur any of
We'll
this.
see you in the fog.
Cool.
Look at that. Couple of concepts here of what you just saw.
Wow.
We're gonna keep it rolling because this show doesn't have a limited time. So next up is something from the extended world of Dead by Daylight.
Yep.
What can you tell us about this one?
So last year, Supermassive Games released the casting of Frank Stone, which explored the origins of a brand new killer. This year, Frank Stone in his transformed state will be entering the entity's trials as a cool new legendary outfit for the Trapper.
Nice.
You can look for the Frank Stone's champion outfit to be released in September.
And just as a note, if you played the game, you know that's a screenshot from the casting of Frank Stone. It's not an in-game shot just yet from Dead by Daylight, but that is what it's based on. So stay tuned for that one. All right, last one. Oh, actually, before I go on, in case you haven't played the casting of Frank Stone, which I think you should, it is now 80% off right now. No excuse not to buy it. Go play that amazing game. And shout out to Supermassive. We love that. Okay, last one that Rose has brought for us today is adding some new outfits to an existing fan favorite collection.
Yep, we're adding 2 new outfits to the Tomb Raider collection. Both of which are releasing on August 5th. The first one is Laura's classic ensemble, which is the iconic
Tomb
look.
Raider, Lara Croft.
Nice.
Yep, this is the iconic look that started it all for Tomb Raider, and we're super happy to be bringing it to Dead by Daylight. We'll also be adding in another outfit, but we'll be sharing more news about that in the future.
Yep. Wasn't ready yet. Just stay tuned.
Fans will recognize it, though.
That's true. Get hype. Thank you so much, Rose. I told you this would be fine. FNAF is a big deal, but these are a big deal too, right, guys? So there's plenty of other collections that are still going to be releasing. We just don't have a million years on the show to show you all of them. So stay tuned. Check out Dead by Daylight, our social media, and you can catch them there. And now, Rose, I will bid you adieu. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, everyone.
Folks, now you get to spend a minute with me. I'm sorry. So we are here for Dead by Daylight's 9th anniversary, but we are also Behavior, a game studio that does other things, and we thought, why not just take just a minute to tell you about something cool that we're doing outside of Dead by Daylight. There is a desire from ourselves to help out and publish other smaller horror games where we can, and our first foray into that is with an amazingly cool little game, and it's called It Has My Face. Not my face, don't worry. So it is a first-person roguelite set in a dystopian city, and within the city you have to find and kill your own clone, if the clone doesn't kill you first. It Has My Face started as a game jam creation by Nightbite Studios, which is 2 people, and in fact, they have recorded a little message for us today just to introduce themselves. So let's go to that.
Hello everyone, I am Saleh, founder of Nightbite Games and the lead developer of It Has My Face. The game actually started as a jam game around the theme of clones, and the response was amazing. After the jam I kept working on it for years, and later my brother joined the project. We are a tiny team making this really unique and awesome game with lots of love, so I hope you enjoy the game as much as we do making it every day. Thank you for your support and stay tuned for more news.
Oh my gosh, it's just them. Black fog, black smoke.
All right. So you can actually head to Steam right now if you want to check out the demo of It Has My Face and wishlist it. It's going to be in early access later this year. One last thing from the extended world of Behavior. Who has heard of Red Hook Studios, the creators of Darkest Dungeon? Yeah. Well, they are also doing their anniversary stream today from PAX. It is later today, in fact, the anniversary for Darkest Dungeon 2. It's at 6 p.m. right here from PAX if you want to check it out. It's not at PAX. I'm lying, but it's today. I'm at PAX, and my brain is melted. Red Hook's second anniversary stream for Darkest Dungeon 2 is at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. You can check it out on Twitch at Red Hook Studios. I believe we're even going to be hosting it on our own channel, so if you're lazy, you can just stay here. And that's your Eric Pope interlude. We're going to get back to the fun action now with Dave Richard. Dave, come out here. Hi, Dave.
Hello, Eric.
I got to readjust myself. Hi, Dave.
Hello.
All right, Dave. we got a clock counting us down, so we're gonna zip through this. But this is an awesome one. This one is my personal favorite thing of the entire show. And
As it should, yes.
It is. So it's a new original chapter coming.
Yep.
A new killer, new survivor,
Yes.
and that's kind of all we know.
Yeah, we don't know anything about this chapter because you have not created it yet.
Interesting.
What does that mean?
What does that mean, Dave?
Yeah, okay. Okay, so obviously we have an amazing community. They have a lot of creativity. We've seen it in, homemade killers and some pitches online, how to balance the game, everything. So we want to be able to create a chapter from scratch with all of you, building every step from pre-production to the end of the process.
Yeah, so it's gonna lead us up to our 10th anniversary. It's gonna be an awesome experience that we're gonna go. It's a long experience too. We really want you to experience what it's like to build a whole chapter. So, Dave, I'm super excited about this. How did this idea germinate and come about?
Well, we've been thinking about it for quite a bit. We wanted to make sure that we could do this right, and I think we found the right format.
I think so. So, do you want to talk about the format, or do you want to tease it a little more?
I guess. Okay. So basically, what we want to do is we will not go just, hey, let's get comments online and do something people suggest. We want to make sure that we give you the right choices to build this, so that we end up with something extraordinary that everybody will love. And so we are using a choose your own adventure format for this. Matt is like, ooh, Matt's impressed backstage. Thank you, Matt.
We have some folks here pretty young, might not know what Choose Your Own Adventure is.
Yeah, so I mean, if you don't know what it is, it's basically a series of books, and you read a story. There's a great narrative, and then you have a choice to make at every page that will bring you either to the dungeon, to open the door, and then you go to that other page of the choice you've made until you die horribly or get out of the book. So we want to do something similar for building the character. So a strong narrative that will bring you into the creation of these creature, killer, survivor, whatever.
And so every week or 2 or 3, depending on how busy Dave is, you as a community get to vote on certain choices to build from step by step each of these characters.
Absolutely.
So I think the community is probably going to make something special with their choices and pretty wild. Do you want to kind of give an example of what they might look like, those choices?
Yeah, absolutely. So let's take a killer, for example. We would start with the eye-level fantasy of who this character is. So, for example, we might ask, would you prefer to have a killer that's grounded into reality? Would you prefer a supernatural character, otherworldly character? And so we have these eye-level fantasy, and then based on the top vote, we move on to, in the story. And so we would define a little bit more precisely. So, for example, if the top vote is supernatural, then maybe the other choice would be, is it an undead character? Is it a person that has occult supernatural powers? And so on until we'll define it, the whole fantasy, the narrative, and of course the power as well.
And so we're going to do the same for Survivor, right?
Absolutely. Of course, Survivor don't have powers, but they have perks to define. They have a rich backstory. Why do we empathize with them? So you'll get to forge this story. What relationship they have and how it defined this Survivor.
Yeah, so essentially you'll be in game, you see, I got a new choice to make this week. You go and vote, and then maybe the next week or the next time we check in a couple weeks, you'll see the results of your previous vote. Okay, now we have an otherworldly killer, and then you move on from there. Is that right?
That's absolutely right. You got it. But there is a twist. So just like in the Choose Your Own Adventure books, of course, you can always peek at the different choice to cheat, to get the best thing you want for you. So in our process, we'll have twists like this. One, for example, is a change your fate mechanic. So we will always give you the padding choice of the top winning choice that you voted on and the runner-up. So you'll be able to see all of these different possibilities, and maybe we'll change path along the way. So there's a lot of questions there. There's a lot of steps, and for killers right now, as we designed this, we're over 1,000 different possibility of ending killers. So it's going to be pretty exciting.
You should see the crazy flowchart Miro board he's built. It's amazing. So the idea is to take all these folks through the whole production cycle, yeah?
Yeah, so pre-production, we start with fantasy, teams, etc. And then when we finish this, we won't stop for production. We will involve you in production as well. So anytime that usually in a chapter creation, we get to decide which outfit, which weapon is going to use, we see different concept and we choose the best one, we will involve you into that. So for example, for the killer's weapon, we would show you 3 different concepts of weapons with lore attached, the reasoning why the killer would use this, and you will vote on the one you want in the final product.
Yep, it's a big experiment that I'm psyched to take you through, because you might actually learn something along the way about how flippin' complex game development is, but we want you to take the ride with us for once instead of just waiting for the result. So I think this will be cool.
We'd love to be able to have more PTBs along the way too, so that you can also play the prototypes, which is something that you don't usually see.
Yep, so... Whoa, hey. Matt's excited. Yeah, so the idea is, our 10th anniversary, almost a year-ish from now, is all about you, the community, so that's a really nice thematic way to build up towards it throughout the year, yeah?
Absolutely. So it's going to take a while. It's going to be a super nice adventure. Can't wait to see what you will choose, what you will build. We've done some internal tests, and every time we ended up with a different concept, which was amazingly interesting. And yeah, we want to have this available for our 10th anniversary year, so sometime in 2026.
Yeah, it's been super fun testing it internally. Dave's essentially been our dungeon master as we create this new character. It's super cool. So, right, we're not gonna wait too long to get started. Just hang tight another couple weeks, and our first vote will roll out, and then we'll just go on from there. We can do pretty much what we want. We keep coming up with questions during this process, like, oh, what should we do for this? And the answer keeps coming back, oh, whoa, let's let the community choose. So right down to the name of the chapter, we're talking about everything. So we'll see you out there.
So keep an eye out on our socials so that you know when it starts and you get to vote on the first choice.
Awesome. Thank you, Dave.
Hey, no problem.
For joining us one more time. Thank
you, Bax.
We're shockingly on time, and that means I get to make a merch shout out. Let's see that merch, folks.
I will definitely
Matt's
be
making his
buying
way
these.
out here. You can maybe still get some, so it's not this one, the merch down at the booth, but that's selling out fast. And this you can get on the shop right now on the DVD shop. So, yeah, hi, Matt. Why are you here?
Hey, we are at the end of the show. Thank you so much for everyone for joining us. Normally, this is the bit of the show, if you've watched the anniversary once or twice, where you figure, oh, there's got to be something that comes after, right?
Yeah.
But in this case, we've tried to do things a little differently this year.
Because we heard Gorgiro was going to attend, and we're like, cancel it. Let's not do anything special for this one.
So if you've paid very close attention to the show, you will notice that we've already told you what the license coming after Five Nights at Freddy's is. So
you already told them throughout the show?
Yeah, there's been a bunch of clues hidden throughout our broadcast, a bunch of hints. So I want you to put on your tinfoil hats. Polly, we're looking at you.
nice Polly.
And
Polyester
give
shout
us your
out.
best speculations and theories on what you think it is. Actually, anybody here knows?
Shrek is what was shouted from the crowd if you're watching at home.
I think Shrek is in the maybe pile.
He's not even joking.
Go on our socials, tag us, and give us your best speculations and your best guesses. We will let you know if you were right. Go back, watch the show.
We heard they like teasers, right? So let's do some teasing of what the next chapter is
There you
instead
go.
of just shouting it at you on a stage. Shout out to the Binding of Isaac, actually. They were just talking about us on Twitter, yeah. But it's not that.
You're not supposed to.
I shouldn't say that, but
no,
it's
you're
not
not supposed to. All right, well, one last time, thank you again
Yeah.
so very much.
It's been an absolute pleasure, Boston, Massachusetts. We do have another stream coming shortly. We'll announce the date when we can to reveal the specifics of the Five Nights at Freddy's chapter, how the gameplay works and all that.
Ooh,
Stay
okay.
tuned.
And come see us at the booth afterwards. We'll be happy to hug and shake.
Oh. I find that so funny he didn't finish talking. Matthew Cote didn't get to finish yapping. But anyway. Yeah, everyone. I can't wait for the Springtrap collab and Dead by Daylight. You know what? I'm gonna go onto their Instagram and look at their stuff right quick, and I'll be right back. So this is all we got. Was the teaser. So, well, everyone, I will see you guys in my next video, hopefully. Now, I was hoping to be able to review, this boy. I was gonna review this guy, but I was like, reviews never did well on my channel. Did that well. So I'm waiting until I get the full Devastator to fully review all the Constructicons. Yeah, I know, it sucks that I'm saying this now, that I'm saying that I'm gonna wait to review the Constructicons. There are also a lot of other figures I haven't reviewed, like 86 Optimus Prime, AoE Optimus Prime, Shockwave, all those. I have yet to review 86 Prime, AoE Prime, Dark of the Moon Shockwave, and then these. Then the Constructicons. But anyway, that's it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't. And I will see you guys in my next video, which will be part 5 of Subnautica. Don't think I forgot about Subnautica. Peace.